it's Stephanie with Simarchy, and welcome to the Sims 4 speed build of an eco-living inspired build collab with my friend Scott Sims. Now, I stressed the word inspired because this build isn't entirely eco-living. I mean, we really don't have the objects to do that, and I do include certain things like a video game arcade that, come on, probably isn't really like energy efficient, but whatever. It's inspired, and it's very futuristic inspired as well, but Scott Sims actually built the exterior and I went ahead and furnished it. And I love these type of collabs. They are so much fun because I'm not very creative with building yet, like the exterior parts of homes and landscaping and such. I am trying to get better, but my forte is really the furnishing of the inside. That's what I love to do. So if you guys want to do more collabs like this with me, please let me know. And if not, I will just keep on working on my building skills as I have been. But anyways, he did such a cool job. You will see, you'll see like a much better shot of the house at the very end when we do our screenshots, but you basically saw a little mini tour of the property with my Sims family that I put in here just to check out kind of what's going on. And of course, I will talk about the build as we go on with the speed build. So anyways, there is, well, the kitchen, that went by really fast. I felt like the kitchen took a little bit longer than what it seemed, but red and black and gray, very cool color combos. I don't use red a lot in my builds, especially not for kitchens, so I use that as a lot of inspiration throughout this entire home. Even this little outdoor patio area where we have some flowers and such, and a barbecue grill is also pretty much all black and red and white and gray. But anyways, I decided to put a hot tub out here, so I just moved the grill over to the other side. I figured a hot tub would be a really nice luxury to have on the balcony, and again, not really eco-friendly or energy efficient, so we'll just take the title with a grain of salt, okay? But at the very end, I do end up adding a little gardening area with different fruit trees and herbs and plants and things like that, so it is technically self-sustaining. They can pretty much live here and eat from the land, eat from the fruits of the land, and not have to waste a lot. So hopefully when we get that eco living pack in the future, the one that we're working on right now, helping the Sims producers and developers develop, the one that we have input on, hopefully that will have way more eco living friendly things like solar panels and food composters and, I don't know, things of that sort. Maybe some more minimalistic style furniture, space-saving things that would be great for tiny builds, energy-efficient appliances. I mean, that's really what I'm hoping for, something so that we could do some more off-the-grid living, which in real life I think would be kind of cool. I mean, I've talked about before how I'm really obsessed with tiny living, but for the most part, if I did tiny living, I would still want to be sort of like close to the beach or close to a major city, without actually being in the city. I would never want to live like inside of a major city, but there is something about off-the-grid living that is definitely interesting, I think I could embrace that sort of life. I think that would be something that I could get used to. The only thing I would not be able to do in a self-sustaining property or home would be eat meat, which I do eat meat. I am not a vegetarian, but I have this weird thing where I will not eat meat if I see it before it's cooked. I know that sounds really weird. Let me see if I could explain this in a way that makes sense. I would be a vegetarian if it wasn't so easy and accessible to go through a drive-thru and grab a burger, or run to Subway and get a pre-made sub. I tend not to think about meat in terms of it being like a cute little cuddly animal when it's pre-processed like that, but if I had to like cook a steak at home and saw the raw bloody steak before it was cooked, there is no way in hell I would put that in my mouth. I would not eat that. No, I'd rather die. So it's a very weird thing. It's kind of like mind tricks. I trick my brain into not thinking of it as animals, which I know isn't the best thing if you're a vegetarian or a vegan. I'm really sorry. I'm one of those horrible people that, should be one, but is too lazy, and I like hot dogs. What can I say? But if I had to live on a property like this that was completely self-sustaining and I had to grow my own food sources, I'm telling you, there's no way in hell you would ever catch me slaughtering an animal and eating it. That would not happen. I would starve to death. But instead of starving to death, I would just eat, plants and berries and twigs and acorns and whatever. I was taking it to the way extreme. Let's be honest. I would eat lots of fruits and veggies and things like that. I would probably still eat dairy. Maybe not if I had to milk a cow. Never mind. I probably wouldn't eat dairy either. If I had to grow my own food, it would just pretty much be fruits and veggies. But kind of on that subject, a little bit more of a morbid twist. If I was stuck on a deserted island, there is no way I would survive unless there was plenty of coconuts and fresh water, because I also don't eat fish, because I think it's gross to eat fish. It just sounds disgusting. And I wouldn't fish. I would die. I would eat coconuts and water until I died. Yeah. Oh God, actually I'd be horrible at this. I probably couldn't live somewhere like here. What am I talking about? I would have to have, at the very least, technology. Maybe in the future we could have really cool technology that is more energy efficient and better for the environment. If that was a thing, if we moved in that direction, I'd probably be fine, but I don't know. That's kind of where I took the inspiration of this as well. Like I said, was more of the futuristic element. So we have the talking toilet in here. I don't know. It's whatever. It's a mixed match of thingies, and it's a thing. But whatever. It's a Sims. It's not real. It's not meant to be realistic. So don't judge me if something's wrong or out of place. It happens, I didn't have everything I needed to build this, so I just did whatever I wanted. I don't know. I don't really have a story to talk about during this build, so I guess we'll just talk about the build itself. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could talk about in terms of like eco-living. Like I said, that pack that we're working on should be really cool. Although I think a lot of people kind of ignored the eco-living part of the pack and just voted for it because it mentioned laundry, which I think a lot of us are really, really expecting laundry to be in the game. Oh my gosh, I'm more than halfway through the video. I didn't realize how short this was. Okay, but anyways, laundry. We need laundry. I am more of a builder than a player, so I think things like laundry would definitely make my building more realistic. I would love to have a little laundry room, and yes, I know I could get that through custom content, but I don't use custom content. I like to only use what the Sims have created for us. Same way in The Sims 3, I would use store content but never custom content. So yeah, I've seen people get really creative and make counters look like washing machines in the game, but I don't know. It would just be cool to have them and have little laundry detergent and things like that. I just feel like it would make a home feel more realistic, since I definitely like to build more traditional family style homes. It just feels like it's really missing and lacking from the game. So I see why people voted for the Eco Living Pack, hoping we would get something like that. And I can see them incorporating it either way. Like maybe they could just make really, energy efficient washers and dryers, or even if we had like an old school like bucket and had the Sims be able to still do the interaction of washing clothes and hanging them on a clothesline, that would still be pretty awesome. That's not exactly what I want, but I could totally work with that. So I'm just hoping and praying that's what we get in the pack, something like that. I feel like more people assume it's going to be like a domestic sort of pack with more appliances, like, washing machines and vacuum cleaners and ironing boards is one idea that they kicked around, and toasters, just like home appliances type pack, which maybe we'll have the option of taking it in that direction. I'm not sure yet. This might not make sense because this video is probably going to be posted much after, much later than the day I recorded it, but I think today, the day that I'm recording this, it is time to start voting on the artistic style of the Eco Living Pack to see what options we have and help decide the art style of the pack. I think that's what we're voting on now. I'm going to have to go check that out when I'm done recording my videos, but I'm really excited. I think it's very cool that the Sims team decided to get us involved, and I don't know if they had been planning it already or if they did it because of all of the backlash they got from the bowling pack, which, by the way, I like the bowling pack. I love the furniture that came with it. I can use it for mid-century modern homes. I could use it for 70s inspired homes. I can even use it for just sort of a retro kickback, and even some of the pieces you could use in a modern build. It's just, I don't know. I really like the objects that we got. I love the carpet that we got. I'm probably not going to play with bowling very often, to be honest. And also, to be honest, I'm probably not going to stick the bowling object in many homes unless I'm building like a grand mansion that has a video arcade and a home theater built into it. Then maybe we'll include bowling in the basement or something. But the other items are cool, but I think, like I said, the Sims team got a lot of backlash from consumers saying, "Oh, where's pets? Where's seasons?" So maybe they gave us this option to help work on a future pack to kind of make us feel more involved, which is good. I feel like the more transparent a company like The Sims is with us, the better it is, because a lot of times we assume we're going to get things and then we don't get them, or we don't get them when we want them, and that can be a really touchy subject for some people, where I totally get it. Honestly, I didn't even start playing The Sims 4 until we got toddlers, because I felt like that was such a core part of the game that was missing, that I had no urge to build a family home or, grow a family in The Sims without toddlers. I just had no desire at all, especially since the babies are more like an object than an actual baby, and since the teenagers look like adults, they're the same height as adults. I just didn't find it appealing. So that's why it took so long to actually break into The Sims 4. But now that I'm into it, I must say I'm pretty happy. Of course, there's things that I miss, but I'm pretty happy with everything that we're getting. And again, I'm super, super thrilled that we have influence over the new pack. And yes, I voted for Eco Living, so I was really happy that was the winner. I didn't think it would be, to be honest. I thought maybe, starter home stuff did come in second, which I had a feeling it would, but I don't know. Arcade was kind of at the top of my list, but I was a little bit bitter that it was left out of the bowling pack, so I felt like it would be a waste of a pack to vote for arcade when that should have been included in that to begin with, or even in city living. I don't know. But anyways, we're getting towards the end of the video. My whole point of that was, although it sounded like a rant, I'm really happy that we're involved with the developing of the new pack. That makes me very excited, and I hope they do more things like that in the future. I really, really do. So anyways, we're working on the outside area of this build now. You just pretty much saw me do the bathrooms and the fitness area and the arcade room, which I kind of touched on a bit. But this outdoor area is definitely more of a family area to gather around and, tell stories, have dinner, bond with each other. It's a cozy area. I like it. I would like something like that in my future home as well. An apartment living, I really miss out on things like that. So this fountain that I built is where I decided to tear that down and instead put some plants and a food source for the family, just to really, really put more of that eco living inspiration into the build. But anyways, I really hope you enjoy this build. If you want to download it, the information will be in the description as always, and I will definitely make sure to link Scott Sims' video and his channel in the description as well, so you'll want to check that out. And it is actually time to get into the screenshots now. So I can talk about the build a little bit more, since I kind of went off on that tangent that wasn't really a tangent. Anyway, screenshots, let's talk about these. All right, so here we get a much better view of this entire building, so you can see how awesome it is. It's sort of sunken into the ground, which, by the way, if we get terrain tools, that would be amazing, because people are already doing amazing things. I can't wait to see what they can do with terrain tools. Not I, because I didn't even learn how to use them in The Sims 3, although I would be really happy if we got a pond tool. That would be great. But there was a shot of the pool, and now we're actually inside of the home, where you can see this really cool red, black, and white inspired kitchen/living room, and of course this awesome little outdoor area with the barbecue grill, the hot tub, my favorite part of any home. I think all homes should have one, and our little covered umbrella patio seating area. Now this is a shot of the stairs going up and the little aquarium in the middle. Our fitness/yoga/meditation area. This is a little entryway from the very ground floor. Now we're looking into the master bedroom, which is, I don't know, I guess it is pretty minimalistic. We have lots of clutter on the dresser, but other than that, there's just a bed and there's a computer area in there. This is the bathroom, some calming blues and whites, and then this is the kids' bathroom. Had to throw my seahorse in there because I love it oh so much. There is his green bedroom, and he has a computer because he's a little computer whiz, so I had to throw that in there. Throw in those futuristic looking computer. And of course, here is a floor shot of everything. So, well, the fountain, of course, you saw me replace. So the fountain, when you download it, will be those little fruit and tree areas. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Scott Sims, thank you so much for collabing with me. This was so much fun. And guys, please don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my next video. I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye. Wait guys, before you go anywhere, make sure to click over here to subscribe and click down here to watch some more videos. See you next time.